Hello students, today you're going to take Cornell notes on kilowatt hours. When you're ready, you have the title and the date, let's begin. Just like any video, if it's going too fast, pause it and then catch up or rewind it if you have to. Number 1. So let's start off with a kilowatt hour. A kilowatt hour is a unit of measurement of electrical power a machine uses in 1 hour. So this picture helps explain it a little bit better. So let's say you have a 100-watt light bulb. It needs 100 watts of power to do work. Then in 10 hours, it's used 1,000 watt hours, which is 1 kilowatt hour. Or you can also divide it, instead of time, you can do it by devices per time. So if you have 10 light bulbs at 100 watts each, but for 1 hour, you still get 1 kilowatt hour. So it's just a multiplication of power versus time, and it's a measurement of how much energy is being used or consumed. Which leads us to point 2. To calculate kilowatt hours, you multiply watts of the device or devices you have times the amount of time that they're consuming that electricity for. Go ahead and come up with a question for 1. You can use the question, what is a kilowatt hour? Or you can make up something that you want. It's up to you. For 2, 3, and 4, you make up your own questions for sure. Okay? Let's look at another picture here. In your home, your apartment, or your house, you have meters like this, and they measure the kilowatt hours like this one does. They're usually by the fuse box, which controls how much energy, in case there's energy bursts. And the kilowatt hours that are being used by you are being tracked by this meter. So this is like in the tens of thousands. So this is like 40,804 kilowatt hours. And that determines how much you have to pay, of course, on your electric bill. Okay, ready for number 3? Let's move on. For number 3, write home devices that use the most kilowatt hours include refrigerators, televisions, washers and dryers, air conditioning units. These are just some of the devices that use a lot of kilowatt hours. Or in another way to say it, a lot of watts per hour or per set amount of time. All right, go ahead and come up with your question for 3. Okay, let's move on to number 4, the last idea for today. So this leads us to the idea of conservation. And we've briefly talked about this idea here and there as we've been learning about energy. But it's an idea to save or to reduce the amount of energy, in this case electrical energy, or resources that we use. So here are some of the devices that use up the most electricity, with refrigerators and dryers and washers being some of the most energy draining. And then one way you can reduce this is buying devices that are Energy Star rated. That means that they are very energy efficient, even if they use up a lot of energy. The company that made it, if they earned this Energy Star sticker, it's as efficient, it's very efficient as those devices usually can get. And here's a picture of 11 simple ways you can try to cut back on your energy use. Again, like buying Energy Star devices, using LED lighting or fluorescent, insulation so you don't have as much AC going on. So those are just some ideas of how to reduce your amount of electricity usage and conserve energy. Okay, so go ahead and come up with your final question, and then don't forget your summary and your advanced question. Have a great day.